Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're streaming from and where you are at this time of the day. And welcome to Waiting Agents the See for Streets, aka Agents Diary. And this morning we'll be discussing investing in Abuja, Kubwa to be precise. You know, you as an investor wey based abroad, because this morning we're going to talk about investors abroad. You as an investor wey based abroad, you suppose know that you suppose get property for Nigeria, and you have been sending money all this while to Nigeria. How many property you get? How many property you don't use this money get? You don't get any property. You'll be spending money for years. Don't they send money for years? How many property you get yet? And if you also look at the amount of money where you they pay for abroad for rent, I know say the least you will pay is $1,500 per month. If you put them together, you know how much will accumulate. How many property you don't get for Nigeria? Because with this, with less than or equivalent of this amount wey dey use for per month, you go get property for Abuja, you go get property for Kubwa, because Kubwa be one of the fastest developing suburb for Abuja here. And so I want us living in diaspora to look at owning a property, getting a property in Nigeria. You know, so you go dey talk say I know, so one of the problem where you go dey talk about is how do I start? How I go take start getting property? Who do I talk to? The truth about it is that the internet, the information age don't make the world dey round. And you when you ask say, but who do I talk to? We are here. The him property. That's why we're here. Because you no go talk say na every Nigerian dey bad. No be all of us dey bad. Some also still get integrity. So you, with that question in your mind, you can contact us, and also we'll do justice to that. So I'll also want you to look at Kubwa. Kubwa na one place where they very large. It's very large. We get FO1, we get 21, we get phase 4, and the rest. And it's the fastest growing suburb in West Africa. It has the largest residential estate in West Africa. So if you invest in Kubwa right now, of course you'll get a very good return on your investment. You get a very good return on your risk. So, and Kubwa, they get so many facilities where, if you, in case you they in doubt, say is it that developed, or is Kubwa developing? The truth is that Kubwa is developing between 8 to 12% annually. That's to tell you how fast Kubwa is developing. So if you put your money for Kubwa in Abuja, you know it's not a bad investment. And the truth still remains that, for if you look at, for UK, if you want to buy a house, you go see say you go spend almost 350 thousand dollars, and you, or pounds. You can, you or depending on where you are, either you are in UK, or you're in Canada, or you're in US. You see say you go spend up to 350 thousand dollars or pounds, or whatever currency you when they spend for abroad there. You go see say you go spend that amount. Okay, let's use dollars. You go spend $350,000 for you to get the same apartment, the same property where you go get for Kubwa here, with between 13 to $16,000. So you go see say, and that thing is, that money where you go take take rent over there. If you take them, put them together, get house here for Kubwa, you see say the house now becomes their own. And annually for Kubwa here, a 2-bedroom flat goes for, a standard 2-bedroom goes for 3.5 million. That is standard two-bedroom flat go for 3.5 million. And annually you get make that money. They will go send them to you abroad there. Then the house also is yours. But for over there, you dey rent am. The house no be your own. So if at the end of the day you go pack and give landlord, but here you be landlord. So if you decide to sell am, the house it's your own. And well, that brings me to the documentation, because most of the you people wey dey abroad una dey fear our documentation here in Nigeria. But here in Abuja we have an organized documentation system, and that's the office wey dey in charge of am na im dey call AGIS, Abuja Geographical Information System, that dey in charge of all the documentation, either R of O or C of O, whichever one that the land carry, we go show you. You go see am. You go see am gidigba. No be say dem go na hearsay talk. You go touchlight am. We go follow touchlight am with you, because we are professional in the system and na we dey for street, so we know wetin dey happen. We go touchlight am with you. When we touchlight this document with you, then we go tell say, oh, this one na a better document. Then you go now talk, okay, how can I manage this property from abroad? Of course, we get so many people wey dey manage property, wey dey manage property for wey dey abroad. We go manage am here. It's a very simple thing. Every year you get an account, and I believe most of us wey dey for abroad, wey dey diaspora, we still get our Nigeria account wey dey function. I know that one. So we go dey put am for your Nigeria account. If you no want am, make we send am into your account for abroad. We go dey put am for your Nigeria account, and you go dey see your money annually. You go dey see your return on investment. So it's a very wonderful investment when you invest in Kubwa, especially now that these infrastructures is really coming up in Kubwa. The infrastructure they come up, and you see say gradually the rents then they go up for you to be, before it becomes Gusape, before it becomes Lekki. It's your great opportunity for you to invest in Kubwa around right now, because Kubwa is an area that is well secured. You have electricity. Also, you also have school. You have market. You have everything that a city needs. You get so many people here for this Kubwa. We don't dey for Kubwa for years. They never even go to Wuse. They never go Maitama. They never even go central area, because everything where you need for you to exist or survive for Kubwa, ide Kubwa. Like I said, we have banks. All the banks are here. You have market. You have hospitals. So what did they go do for all those other places? All these other places. And Kubwa and be the fastest growing city, satellite town, the fastest growing satellite town in West Africa. So I can tell you authoritatively that if you invest in Kubwa, of course you will not go regret them. Before Kubwa go turn to Lekki, better come invest in Kubwa. Better come invest in Kubwa, because at the end of the day, Nigeria now our own, and there's nowhere like home. So come back, send your money, whichever one you want. You can come back and come and see things by yourself and do your investment, or you can send it through us, and we'll go do your investment just the way you want. And we dey tested and trusted. We get profile. We get pedigree. We no go do anyhow with your money, because we know say this money where you dey send come, where you dey invest, use invest. You know just pick am for street. You work for it day and night. So one thing I would like us to do is for us to invest in Abuja, because see, year in year out, after 4 years another new government will come. So property in Abuja is always increasing. There is no way it doesn't depreciate. Even inflation, people they use, because of inflation, they buy more property for Abuja, because the inflation no dey affect them. So my brother, my sister, I want us to come back and invest in Kubwa, because this is a very good investment. Thank you for watching us this far, and for also staying with us. I believe say you don't learn where to invest in if you want to invest, and I believe say you also don't learn enough to also tell your brother, tell your sister where they're abroad, where to invest in. So I beg, help us share this video for those who never see us before, so that they can also drink from this cup. Thank you, and God bless you.